friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Yvonne and you are on Ginger Chick Rehab. And do I have a haul to share with you? The next thing I know, we've been doing a lot of auctions and estate hauls lately, but I still go to my local Goodwill every day, almost every day. It's not that far from my house. Couple times a day, you never know, because a lot of times I walk out empty-handed, and all of a sudden I was looking at the area that I set all my stuff at, and I'm like, oh, I have a pile. I need to share it with you all. So that is what I'm doing today. This is my local Goodwill haul over a 2-week, it's a 2-week period, y'all, so don't think I just went in one day and I grabbed all of this. So there is some yummies in here today. So let's get to the haul. So, oh my gosh, I thought this was super cute. Look at this. It's a little windmill, metal galvanized windmill. I love that it has some lettering on it. I don't know anything about it. I'm still in a farming community, so items like this still are good. They are still good sellers. Now, I've watched these go at auctions for a lot of money because I've actually tried to bid on them before. So it was nice to find one for $6.29 at my local Goodwill. I'm just gonna go work from one side of the table to the next. and then I could not believe, look at this spool of thread. I don't know if it's just if it's fluffy or if it's just fluffy because it's been there. So for $3.29 I got this humongous spool. I think it's gorgeous. Even if you don't use it, it is a great shelf sitter, y'all. It's put some scissors in there, put it, in a little vignette, and then actually probably people do use this. So, but I, of course, look at it as home decor, but I think it was an awesome find. And then I was kind of on the fence about this piece, but the chunkiness of the bike is what got me. I think it's pretty cool. It was $4.29. Yeah, I just thought it was neat. I've sold bikes before that are newer like this, just decor pieces. I love that it had a basket, and just the chunkiness it actually has. So like, look at you spin the, could put your Barbie on it. So I thought it was kind of unique in that way. Looks like I need to bend up, take some pliers and bend these back up. But it's a pretty cool bike for a shelf sitter. Then this one. This one was still new in packaging. It's just the enamel where it says straws on it, but you could flip it around and just use it for, if you don't want it for straws, but and it actually, I could tell on the package, it's got a rubber seal. So it's a nice storage container. Actually, I was surprised when I picked it up because I thought it was going to say crackers. I was surprised that it said straws. So still just a nice enamelware. It's got a nice handle on it. I guess I can take it out of the package because I bought it now. I guess I could take it out, right? Oh, you can feel how nice it is. So yes, it's got a nice seal. It's nice and heavy. So this was a well-made piece. Something home design. I can't read what that says. Maybe y'all recognize it from. But I thought, yeah, this is a nice enamelware. Still is a good seller. Whether it's vintage or new, either way. And these are so cute. These are right up my alley. I already had gotten my wall pockets done, or I probably would have thrown one of these. Look at these, you guys. I could not believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just had done those wall pockets, and they're little pockets. They're little, like the weaving, your upholstery weaving. I was like, oh my gosh, green sack stripes, the little labels, oh my gosh. So way cute. And there was a whole bunch of them. Of course, none of them were my black, I don't think. They were blue. It looks like blue, and the red, blue. But still, these are neat pieces. So I'm assuming, I don't think somebody made them. I think they were, new, made like that, but oh, wouldn't they look cool in a wall pocket? Oh my gosh. Craft idea. Anyway, and then this little guy, can you hear him? Yes, he's wind chimes. Look at that face, you all. He is some beautiful wind chimes. His one little wind chime has a little bit of wear on it, And then there's a fish at the bottom. Oh my gosh, too sweet. He is a nice heavy clay, like a terracotta pot, you know, clay kind of piece. But yeah, he was sweet. $4.29. And then I spied this little guy, and I'm like, oh, a berry bowl. Berries. Love berries. I just like the uniqueness. It was cream. I like the little holes. Underneath the Goodwill tag, there's some blueberries underneath there. And I would have picked it up anyway, and then when I flipped it over, it's right done. I had no idea. But a little berry bowl, I love, you know, it's that porcelain. Yeah, I just love everything about it. To rinse your berries when you buy them. Oh my gosh, nice little colander. Yeah, I kept calling it a bowl. And then this, look at this old tin that is yellow. Okay, you're coming home with me. Tins have been selling really well for me, so yeah, I love that yellow. It's not too bright, but really, I mean, it has that nice primitive farmhouse look going on. Love the wheat. Oh my gosh. Wheat? Is that wheat? I'm gonna call it, yeah. we're gonna go for that, y'all. It is a beautiful day here in Michigan, so if you see sun coming when I'm filming this, it's like almost 50 degrees, and then we're supposed to have a snowstorm the next day and get 8 inches. So the kitty cats are enjoying the windows, blinds being open, so it's a little shiny. I can't help it. I'm gonna let them. We have some nice weather. And then a little doggy, a Dalmatian on wheels. Oh my gosh, a little old toy. Yes, so looks like he could be glued back down just for his protection. I can do that so he doesn't pop off there. But yeah, he has some nice age to him already. And then I couldn't believe I found this at a Goodwill. A salt container. Oh my gosh, it's just a ceramic. I think there was a little chip like right there, but it's just one of those old salt containers. Oh my gosh, that nice brown neutral color. I was very impressed, and it has the wood lid that is gorgeous. So it was $4.29. That was fun. And then I thought this just caught my eye because, of course, farmhouse, the pig, the corn, and then you can flip it, and it's got the chicken and the eggs, and then a soap, and then the apples, but you can flip it whichever way you want. You can have it hanging on here. It's actually more than just a box because it had little, like this little in there too, so it was almost like a jewelry trinket box that way. So you could put, it says soaps, so the good old days. But you know, boxes are like tins. It's just easy to decorate with them. And I loved this little picture, a primitive picture. Look at those houses. Oh my goodness. So what did it say? American folk art. So I've definitely been getting a lot into the primitives. They have been selling very well for me. So, and my heart's always gone back to primitives. So, I cannot read that tag. It's made in Japan. Oh, it's made in Japan. So so it must have a little bit of age. I don't know. I can't read the tag right off, but no chips or cracks or anything like that. So I definitely grabbed this. And I can't believe I ran across a John Deere metal tractor. It was always, I know it's probably a newer piece, but it's still that metal, and metal really does versus plastic does way better. I'm never able to touch any of the John Deere stuff at auctions or estate sales, so I'm like, okay, well, if everybody else is buying it, I mean, there's always somebody going through our booth that might be attracted to a John Deere. It's funny because this is all metal, but then the seat seems plastic. What the heck? What the heck, John Deere? You know, what's up with that? But anyway. And then these two little guys, you know, hello, little clay pottery owls. They're not signed or anything, but oh, are they not the sweetest little things you ever did see? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, had to have a set of owls. It was funny, God Week moment. I was actually thinking of how I could cut an arrow out for something I want to do. And then I found an arrow. Of course, I don't want to pay full price for it. So this one I think was $1.29. Like, okay, thank you very much. I didn't want to pay full price for my project for it. And then I know the lady at Goodwill's like, your kids are older than this. And I did. I bought some flashcards, y'all. So if you do Instagram or anything like that, when we're doing those flower frogs, it's just fun to put little words. So I would like to actually give them a little bit of age, but I have been looking for just plain words, like no other than just the white on it. So I have a rhyme and a reason of why I was doing it. Hopefully there's like Christmas and Valentine's Day in here or something. But I did have a purpose of why I wanted the flashcards. I get to take inspiration from everywhere that I can soak it in. I take inspiration from it. So just imagine these sitting in a little flower frog, just some wording, you know, for the season. There's probably flower in here or whatever. So, yeah, don't be surprised if you see one of these in any of my Instagram posts of sharing my home decor. And then I did not pass up the wooden sheep, the primitive wooden sheep, $3.29. Oh my gosh, and this little head, you can bob it, hello. But yes, he's in wonderful shape. Nice wooden sheep. A set of a brand new, actually, oh, excuse me, it was 2 sets of brand new towels. And just the perfect, I love, like if they're new like this, I'll resell them individually for a couple bucks in my booth. And they're nice because then I can use them like as in color, to stage stuff. So that it's nice to come across them. I usually don't buy like, you know, secondhand. Sometimes it depends on what it is, but I try to see if I can find some of the newer ones to resell. Then I loved these 2 finds. Now they're just wooden numbers, that's all, just wooden numbers. But people like numbers. They like to put numbers on their shelves. It might represent how many people in their family or a date or anything. So I did not pass these up. I love that they're already chippy. I have a number 2 that's in my decor that I picked up from a thrift store eons ago that actually came off a marquee of one of a local movie theater that got closed down. So, you know, I mean, it's just fun decor. And then here is this copper cow. He's a cow trivet. So he's got a little bit of age to him. I've resold the pig one a couple times, but I've never had the cow before, so we'll see how this one sells. And then it's nice because it has a hanger, so you can use it as a trivet. You can also use it as decor. And then a set of brass candlesticks. Brass has been doing okay lately. It's nice to have a little set. I definitely want some kind of detail in them, so I thought this was nice. These were $3.29 for the set, so not too bad. So, you know, if you, depending, double or 3 times, so really 3 times my money would be like $9, $10 for that. So that's not bad for some pretty decor. And then this big guy, look at this butter dish. Oh my gosh. So, just a made in China piece, but it's a nice white. My gosh, you could have a block of butter on there. Actually, you could have cheese on there, cream cheese, if you're one of those cream cheese people that likes to put the sauce on it. This one would be perfect for that. Not just for butter, y'all. And then my last 2 pieces for in here. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my kitchen that I'm going to take the camera down and share with you all. So I did see this hymnal one day. Books are $1.29, I believe, at my Goodwill. So old hymnal, I'm not going to pass that up. That beautiful age. I have no need right now to do anything other than leave it as is because I have plenty that are worse for wear. And then this is a lighted galvanized house. It already has the black tin on it. It works. It's lighted. People still like night lights. Or there's something about some little lights that just, you know, just makes your home feel warm. So I wasn't able to bring it all on my coffee table in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my phone down and share with you the rest of my haul that's in my kitchen. If you're wondering, this is my cat Squirt. Squirt, say hello. He's mad because he's not on my lap, I guess, but yes, this is Squirt. So if you don't make fun of my dirty house, this is my other kitty who was just in the window. This is Peach. Peach, say hi. You know, it's a cat. They're never going to say hi. Hi. There, he'll look up. He'll look up. He'll look up just a bit. Yes, he loves to be scratched. It's allergy season for him. So there's my cute little Peach. And my grumpy old man. We call him the grumpy old man. He's the grumpy old man sometimes. Okay. So now we're in my kitchen. So let's see. Right off the bat, I have never actually bought these before, but I know a lot of people have been liking them. So when I saw them at my Goodwill, I just happened to be dropping off a UPS package and be one of the first persons when they opened. So that was a good thing. So these actually... I paid up for $20.29 for them, so we'll see. That makes them $10 a piece. But at an auction, they would have gone double to 3 times as much. So I'm learning that. So 1962. So they both are dated. The flowers are not broken, but these what do they call them? Bust. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit on the popular side right now. And then, oh my god, wait till you guys see this. Oh my gosh. Look at this little cubby. I cannot believe I'm like, oh, the owl, the peacock, just a little apothecary. Oh, 4-drawer. I have sold similar ones, but not with this design at all. That design is just absolutely gorgeous. And then I love that I ran across a black globe. Oh my gosh, look at that black globe, you all. Now this one was $10.29, but I know that it has some age to it. I have a black globe in my collection, and I absolutely love it. Actually, mine is, I had to glue mine back down. So, yeah, this is just gorgeous. I had to set my phone down so I could dig in the bag. I was a little worried that they had all this in a bag together. So we have a little pig. Look at, I'll see, that's why I was worried. Hopefully the pieces and parts are in there and I will glue them back on. See, I was worried when I saw them all in the bag. I'm like, oh, I need to rescue you. You should not be in a bag. Luckily, that's what I do with my life, is fix things. So, oh my gosh, they're so super primitive, so super cute. The little houses. Oh my gosh. Let's hope I can make another leg if I can't find it. Oh, he's got the birdie. He's got the birdie on the house. And then the last house. So it does look like I'm missing. But I can take a little dowel, paint it black, and I can fix this little guy. I'm going to give him life. He is not going to be a legless little sheep. But these were so sweet. But yeah, the bags are always scary because they kind of get knocked around too much. But love this little primitive grouping. And like I said, that's what I do. I fix things. I did pick up this sign since we have an outdoor booth. I thought somebody would think it was funny. Off-road vehicles, parking only. Violators will be covered in mud. We are close to Bundy Hill, which is by MIS, where people do the off-road, take their vehicles and get them really dirty there. So I thought that is perfect. And then I love these old tiny clocks. This one looks to be newer, but I just absolutely love it. It was metal. I'm always looking to make sure that they're metal, so you can hear that it's metal. And then the face, the color is beautiful, and it looks like these may illuminate, like glow a little bit, maybe, I don't know, but I just think it's a beautiful clock. I'm drawn to these little clocks. And then I don't usually pick up too much Pioneer Woman, but I thought this butter dish was gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. The butterfly, no chips or cracks on that. And then this cute little funny doggy planter. You know, oh my gosh, his eyes, everything about him. I know he's probably, you know, he's not a hobbyist piece. He's a new purchase good, but he's funny. He is just plain funny. And then in the box, I bought a whole bunch of, it's got a whole bunch of kids, just little nice, I would call them nice, let me get some scissors. Touch some scissors so we can get in here. I would consider these nice instruments. My kids both took like a little mommy and me music class when they were little, and they could be from that, the collection, because every time you hit a certain how many months you came, you got one of these little noisemakers. But for kids, and then they're shopping in the booth, grandparents, y'all like to buy your kids these kind of things. So, yep, I picked them up. This is probably a harmonica. Yep, Pocket Pal. Oh, yep, Pocket Pal harmonica. So, yeah, and for $5, I can resell them individually for a very cheap price. So that is very nice to have. I like to have little kid stuff if I can. Oh, I should use my scissors again. Dig in this box of bag of cookie cutters to make sure there was enough to make it worth. I know this one's a little bit older. Look at that. That is cool. So I was looking to see if they had like this shape. That shape sells way better the older they are. These are okay. You can get maybe 25 cents for them, so I don't usually waste my time. Oh, Grimace. Hi, Grimace. But that's what I was keeping my eye out for, is more of these vintage aluminum ones with the little handle. So for I think it was $3.29 for this bag. And these were all vintage ones. I really like it when I find the wooden handled ones, but I will take some vintage ones. And then I could not believe, I'm like, oh, primitive candles. I was so super excited. So I see 3 are battery operated, 2 are just regular. Oh, they're two-sided candles. Oh no, it's just flipped. I thought it was a two-sided candle. I'm like, oh. And then this one's missing this little like bottom thing, but doesn't matter because that's the part that sits in the candlesticks. So, and then look at this cutie. Now we're getting towards closer to Easter, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to pick up too much Easter and try to sell it, but this little guy could be year round. He doesn't scream Easter by any means. He's just a cute little metal bunny. So I thought he was cute. And then these plates, I looked at them and they caught my eye. This caught my eye to begin with because of this beautiful color. And then the flowers, and then the goose. And then when I moved it, this one really caught my eye. There was just something unique. Hold on. You can't see his face through my... Anyway, there we go. Good enough. So yeah, I had to look these up because I'm like, these are beautiful. I don't usually buy plates. If I sell plates, it's because it came in a haul where I got multiples. But they were actually somebody, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, they are beautiful, and yeah, they look like they were reselling right now for $45 on eBay, each of them. If you had the set of 4 of them, you could even get a little bit, of course, for, you know, more money. But yeah, I thought they're very, what they always tell you to do, buy the odd stuff. Buy the stuff that looks weird, and that definitely is odd. Do you guys see the fly? Do you see the fly in the... I love art pieces. And then these little things are always fun. These little sand, water, moving things. I've resold these a couple times, and the same thing. I don't know if a kid buys them or grandma buys it for the kids, or people just like to... It's like calming to watch it go around and around and around, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, so anyhow, let's move on to the cute. Look at this. It's a blue. Oops. It's blue though. Can you see the blue of it? I was surprised, and no chips, no anything, nothing on the lid. Oh my gosh. So a nice little bread container. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a great find. Now you all are going to think these are weird, but I know that Chris will have fun with these. I know that sometimes you just buy things because you know your husband's going to have fun with them. They are Kiss dolls, and if you know anything about Kiss is resellable, y'all, especially if they're in their makeup. So this had just come out on the cart. And I saw this one first, so I don't know if they're all. There's a few other of the characters I haven't really checked it out. So yes, I'm like, oh, Kiss and makeup on Kiss action figures. I know that I can. If I don't make a profit on it, we should be able to make our money back at least. So yeah, there's just something about Kiss I don't know anything about. It's a huge bag too, and I paid $15 for it. You know, was I crazy? See, there's more of the Kiss in there. I've actually seen Kiss in concert quite a few times when I was younger. Never in makeup. I never saw them in makeup, but so I don't know what this whole set goes to, or if it's just pieces and parts, but we'll dig in there later. Okay. Then I did pick up, look at the size of this flower frog. This is what attracted me to this one, because of the size, just gorgeous. Now to find the right scissors or little metal spikes so you can have some pictures out of it. And the Weenie Mobile. Do you guys know about the Weenie Mobile? I actually was in the Weenie Mobile. I used to, growing up, I carried out groceries at a local grocery store. So I did not pass this up. And like I said, you know, buy the weird stuff. Just buy the weird stuff, and weird stuff will sell. I'm just telling you. So thought that was funny. And then this was a bag of those little, they're not doll furniture, but they are the pencil sharpeners, and it was a huge bag of them that looked to be in really good shape. Oh, it's logs. So yet again, it's another thing that I knew when I saw it in the thrift store that Chris would enjoy going through it. So there's a whole bunch of little yeah, so they're pencil sharpeners. They're just neat. They look all like antique doll furniture. There's a little train. Ooh, it's a cannon. I don't know if the cannon is a pencil sharpener. It's not a pencil sharpener, but it is a cannon. So made in Taiwan. So anyway, there was quite a few of them in there. So, well, there should be a phone somewhere. Somebody's missing his phone. Speaking of phones, I saw this phone. Now, I resell phones, and phones like this, especially this style, usually don't last too long. Now, I've never sold one this color before, so usually I always run across black ones for some reason, but we'll see how this one sells. I don't know if you can tell, there's like a lady's face there, but it is a plug-in, so it would work if somebody needed, you know, hand this to a younger kid, say, hey, dial a number. It is funny how our times have changed. I don't even know numbers now because they're all programmed in my phone. And then I still got more, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I needed a rolling pin like a hole in the head, but you know the saying, $8.29, but look at that one. Oh, I have a rolling pin addiction, a wood addiction, so I had to get it. I had to get that beauty. It's so pretty. And then this caught my eye because of course, those mushroom molds from IOD. Oh my gosh, it's already got moss. I don't know, maybe a topiary was in there at one time that is no longer. But it's a nice heavy base. And I actually have another idea too that I may anyway. So now I'm gonna go over to my kitchen table. You get to see my whole house today. So I did find this. I love this butterfly. Oh my gosh, you guys, cute. You know, we have an outdoor booth, so that is nice to have. That has a hanging system. It's plastic. It's not. This isn't like stained glass or anything. But he is a beautiful butterfly. And I'm always going to pick up these type of wreaths if I see them, because they are nice if I'm making something or just to resell. They just go with everything. And I thought this clock was really unique. Oh, let's see. It's going to be upside down. It is a star, but it has the humidity and then it has the temperature. It takes a double battery, I think. Oh, just one battery. But yeah, so it needs a new battery. Let's see what's underneath here. Oh, we got a double pig. So this, I've actually sold this pig, version of this pig a few times. It's just to hold your, a decorative towel or a towel on. So that's just nice. And then a pig bacon press. I don't have any more of these in my inventory. So I'm like, okay, I will be happy to pick that up. Let's see now. Oh, I just picked these up. I thought these were neat for the outdoor booth. They're like reflectors, like for the end of your driveway. Sometimes people need those. And then I love this guy. I thought he was neat. He's a newer piece, but the size of him is what made me pick him up. If he was smaller, I probably would have left him alone, but he is a good size. And this beautiful eucalyptus is in great shape, no dust on it. So I did pick that up because those are nice fillers, very nice fillers. And I just have a couple more items, y'all. So you can see this shelf with all the little cubbies. Oh my gosh, so bring it over here so I don't break the grapevine wreath. I'll probably give this thing a paint job. I'll repaint this. But love it. I love the cubbies. I love that it's a shelf. It's got a nice sturdy hanging system already on it. It has a plate rack. So wonderful primitive decor piece right here. The knobs are all there. The knobs are in great shape. So I love that. And then my last find is this beautiful clock. I won't do anything to this clock. Look at that. Metal work is gorgeous. I only hope when I put a battery in it, because I forgot to put a battery in my... yeah, it is a gorgeous clock. So just need to get a battery in it. It's nice and heavy, so you could put it on a wall. It could be a shelf sitter. It is cool. Okay, I think I showed you everything. I know it's kind of all through the house, I'm like, I'm just gonna get up and share it with you all. So yes, pop over to eBay, see if I put anything on there you're interested in. As always, let me know in the comments below if there was something you were interested in and it's not there. I'll let you know if it's still available or if it's already sold. So thank you so much for watching today's thrift haul. Let me know which one of my finds. The fun about secondhand shopping is you don't know. You have no idea what's going to be in that store that day. So I always laugh when they check you out and they're like, did you find everything that you were looking for? I'm like, I don't even know what I was looking for. What was ever caught my eye, I guess is what I was looking for. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you're part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you're new and you're checking out my haul video for the first time, I also do makeovers and crafts and DIYs on this channel, along with furniture flips of secondhand finds. So if you like that kind of content, hit that subscription button, along with the notification bell so you know we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye!